Welcome back, Sign of Capricorn. I hope you are doing really well and enjoying the weather. I am here to do a reading. Send your energy my way, and do remember these readings are for fun. Angels of our universe, guardians of our souls, bring to me alignment, clarity, wisdom, and intuition to offer you messages of comfort, love, healing, and prosperity through this card. Let's see. What do you have for the amazing Capricorn? I don't know. I feel some of you are going to find something out that it's almost like a secret, but it's almost like you needed to know this. Despite the fact that it's not going to be pleasant, see, before I even put this card down, I feel that despite the fact that it's going to not be so pleasant, I feel it's going to be very, very good for you to know this up front. What it is, I'm not entirely sure just yet. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords. There is a lot of swords here, but then there is the Nine of Pentacles as well. You're in the middle of this dilemma, this situation, this drama, but you seem to be intact. This is something you're going to know, but when you do know, it's almost like it's going to be like, oh, I'm glad I got that information ahead of time. I'm glad this was told to me. Whatever the information is, or whatever you're going to find out, is going to work in your favor some way or the other. There's a star. You are going to remain intact. Some of you, I feel I need to tell you that if an individual comes to your workplace or your home, or call you or text you with information about somebody else, it is important for you not to forward that information, not to repeat it. Just pretend you didn't hear it. There will be something along those lines later on where the situation is going to escalate, and by you refraining yourself from repeating it, you're going to remain intact. It is almost other people will have to answer to others, but you will not. You can perhaps say, I think I heard that, not sure, or maybe I didn't hear it, or yes, I did. And who did you tell? Nobody. That was not for me. It was not for me to repeat. It was, something along those lines. But what your actions are going to keep you safe. So you need to know how to handle this situation, and the guidance that I'm getting for you is to remain intact. Don't react. Don't do nothing with that information. Don't forward that information. Don't repeat it. Don't post it. Something along those lines. This information has to do with another individual's character, and it's not going to be favorable if you repeat it or forward the information. The star is here. You remain intact. Whenever this turmoil is going around you, you will continue to maintain your financial stability, your security. You are going to remain still on target with your goals, your plans. The King of Wands. Yeah, nothing is going to touch you. You're going to move forward. There is any significant individual that is going to be part of your energy in the future if they haven't already made themselves known. This person is someone who commands authority in a way. They have a job, a position where they are in charge, where they are in command. They are the breadwinners, the movers and shakers. They command authority. But then you're also going to have another individual who is going to be almost like an artist, creative. This person has a very intuitive mind as well, and they are just very elegant, a bit extravagant in a sense, but it's part of all of their job. They may be in entertainment business or something along those lines, cultural art, something along those lines. This person is going to also offer you a friendship, and I'm going to call it that for now. These two people are going to want your energy and want to be part of your energy. You may have three people because the Queen of Pentacles is also here. But despite everything that anyone has to offer you, you have a whole lot more to offer. So in this journey, you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are the catch. You are the person who is stable, has a job. You are the individual who, when you want something, you go after it. You may have to work hard. You may have to work and do things that others don't do. But you get what you want. So you don't need neither one of these people to complete you. They may compliment you, but they don't complete you. Therefore, when they come to you, they are going to literally compete for your attention. Queen of Cups. Putting effort into it, calling, wanting to know if you're okay, paying attention to your needs and your wants. They're just going to be like that. You are going to know which person is going to be the best for you. At this time, it is important for you to maintain this as a very deep friendship and not take it further until you feel comfortable to who is going to be the individual you are going to desire to get to know in a deeper level. You are going to know very soon, actually. It's not going to take you long because one person will continue what the other one is almost like they're going to be ghosted. You're going to hear from them on and off, and you're going to realize this is not going to work for you. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. More work, you already knew that. There is more responsibilities falling in your lap. You are going to need to have a plan for work and plan for rest. All of that needs to be incorporated in your everyday, not just work. I'm removing you so that I can highlight you in the reading, the Queen of Pentacles, because I see that you will take every challenge, every job that comes your way. You can handle it. Every obligation, you can handle it. The money is there. You are gaining that. You have that. But you're also going to be very enthusiastic about the new projects you're going to be starting or going to be given. 9 of Cups, the Emperor. There is something that you have been desiring for a long time, and this is something that you've already been working on. If you are in a company you desire to elevate, get more recognition. If you are working on a project, there is a plan, something you have been putting time and effort, something that is very deep down in your soul. You are going to continue that, but now you're going to actually see resolve, get recognized, get what you deserve. Whatever that is, you're going to get what you deserve. So there is more recognition for you. There is more credibility coming your way. This action that you take here is going to gain you and allow this credibility to now flourish because it's going to speak to your character. Ace of Wands, the Fool. So let's see where we're going here in this journey. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, is going to now, perhaps, I don't know if you're purchasing a home, wanting something solid, wanting to buy a land property, something that is your own. So the search begin, the research begin, the phone calls begin, trying to become more aware, getting more information when it comes to that. The 8 of Pentacles. So when this is going, so is the communication, so is the research, so is the you adding more knowledge and recognition, but adding more knowledge to what you know. If it's buying a home, perhaps you're going to learn everything that has to do with it. If you're investing on a company, you're going to learn everything that is to it. But you're embarking in something new that is going to bring satisfaction. Whatever you embarking on is going to require for you to be very active either on the phone, computer, vocalizing something. There is communication is the key to the success of this idea, this plan, this project. Reading, becoming an expert on it so that you can then, when it's time for you to go after, you have all the knowledge, everything that is available for you to make a very solid and wise decision. Knight of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Somebody here in this reading, somebody is you, Son of Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles in this reading is going to cut ties with any situation, an individual, or something that is not going to work in your life or in your life goals. If it's a person, in this case, you're going to little by little reduce the communication. If it's a workplace or a business partner in a connection or a situation, you're going to slowly break away, very little by little, you're going to break away until you take a whole new direction. This person does not take the connection, the situation, the work, the idea, whatever it may be, serious. They are the individual who show up late, don't keep up their word, don't do what they are asked to do. You're going to be breaking away from that and moving in a different direction. Keep in mind that some of this energy could be talking in the future. So take note. So when you begin making your way in a whole different direction, you may now have to move solitary. You may now have to require the help of others, maybe longer hours. But what is going to be beautiful about this is that you are going to be embodying the Hierophant energy, because you are going to now be dependable. You are guaranteeing success, and you're going to be moving forward with a more precise and dependable situation instead of waiting for somebody else. And look at here, the 401, where whatever the idea it is, the home, the business, you're going to now see it through. Some of you will decide to purchase a home perhaps by yourself instead of with a significant other, and just sort of do this on your own so that you do not have any problems in the future. And if you do, you don't have to go through or wait for this person to do their part or do this or the other. That you're going to be able to guarantee the success all on your own, in a sense. The 4 of Wands, the Moon. Some of you then just wanting to solidify something by acquiring something that is of value. It doesn't necessarily have to be a home, but something of value, something that you do. You may have to put more work than others, but you're going to guarantee this because you know what you have to offer and you know what you can do, and you don't want to have to depend on somebody else to get what you want. So if this is a connection, perhaps, let's say you are in a romantic connection with somebody, this person is not calling anymore, no participating. It's almost like you're going to continue to pursue what you were working on before and moving right along, dating somebody else, meeting somebody else. This is not going to stop you or discourage you from finding love and finding somebody significant. See, the King of Cups showed up here in the High Priestess. You know that as soon as you see the red flags, it's time to go. Time to go. It may be difficult to break away, but you will break away and move on, because what you're looking for is something solid, and you're not going to waste a single minute of your time just giving somebody a chance and chance and chance. That's something in the past. You learned that lesson. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. And you are guaranteed success by doing just that. Some of you may say, well, listen, I'm moving on. You don't want to take this serious. Bye. Others of you just simply pick up and go. There is no more of a moon energy like, well, can we talk? Can we just, no. You are at the center of your life. You are at the center of your universe. Your decisions, your life, your goals, your plans matter. Therefore, everything you do, every second of it matters to you. You're not wasting it. The Chariot, there you are. I'm telling you, Queen of Wands, there is movement for somebody here who is not going to tolerate anyone else's poor quality of work or poor quality of giving to a connection. The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords. Nothing but movement here. Nothing but movement. You may take a time to heal, but something is telling you, your gut feeling is telling you, oh no, this isn't going to work. Bye. And you just move right along. This is why it's so important that in this journey in your life, you always have you to depend on. In a sense, you have your own car, you have your own place to live, you have your own money to depend on, and not depend on somebody else. And that's something that's very significant for you. Security. And because you have that, there is people that come to you and they're realizing that if they don't come to you offering the same or better, they're not going to last long, because you do not depend on everyone else or anyone else just to keep you or make you happy. You depend on your own stability. The Lovers is here. When you break away from people that are not giving to you, you open yourself to move to people who does, to a significant somebody who does, to someone that wants to get to know you. Some of you will experience like you leave somebody and then you immediately meet somebody else that you start visiting, talking to, and getting to know each other. Some of you, this is going to begin more of a intimate connection, and you just almost like, I'm not going to put my heart into this connection. I'm just going to date and just have a good time kind of situation, but it's going to turn into more. This person may give you the impression that they just want you, desire you for intimacy, but eventually you're going to realize that's not it. Temperance and the Tower. When this realization come through, then it's like, oops, now what? But it's going to be all good, because the two of you are going to very maturely come to an understanding somewhere along this journey. Temperance and the Tower. Yeah, you're definitely not going to waste time. Some of you were maybe mature in age, not all over mature in age, an adult, where you do not perceive people's game as part of a relationship. Games are not, especially emotional games and instability, it's not going to work well with you. If you are embedded or embarked or involved, I should say, in a situation where you are required to pay a traffic ticket, discuss this with an attorney or something along those lines, there is a sudden change of events. You don't see this coming that is going to work in your favor. Do the right thing. If you find yourself at a moment in time where you can get away with something and you feel nobody is going to notice, you are being called to pause and think of the consequences of your actions and do the right thing. Nobody has to see it, nobody has to know. Do the right thing. In time, you're going to realize that was the best decision you make. One moment of a decision or something going back and you're not doing the right thing can change your whole life. Therefore, you're going to think this very carefully and say, nope, I can get away with this, but I will not. Because there's a lot more going for you. You have family, you have plans, you have things you like to do. And the time you're going to invest on going through legalities, sitting in jail, who knows, doing whatever, your reputation is not worth it. It is really not worth it. You have to remember who you are. A Capricorn. Someone who goes after what you want, someone that is, when you are in your best element, the things that you do are amazing. The things that you do wow others. So this tower, you may see that at some moment in time. This could be in traffic and you pause and you do the right thing every time. Just keep that in mind. For some reason, I need to tell you and highlight that. Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There are times that things don't go the way you want to or plan to. But you know what? There are more times that you do. Taking the time to see all the success that you've done, the things that you're about to do, the things that you want to do and begin planning for it, are going to help you in the moments where you feel blue, alone, or as if things are not working out, because there is so much more. Some of you need to take the pictures of the moments in your life that are highlighted and put them all over your house so that you can see that. You need to see more of that. That's exactly who you are, and that's exactly what you bring to the table. Don't let anyone tell you any differently. Love has been a tough journey and challenge for you. Do you even know what you want? Who you want? How you want it? Something along those lines. Is almost like there is a pause where somebody needs to take a moment to change direction when it comes to dating and attracting that significant person. Maybe try online, maybe try other locations, other places. There is just the Empress. Something about this reading, it tells me, do not give up on love. Don't give up on that. It's sort of like it's coming. It's meant for you. It's going to be for you. Sun and the Six of Wands. You are going to feel, again, in a very, very beautiful connection. You're going to find yourself out of the blue dating and talking to somebody who you don't think is going to last, but it's actually going to. I don't know what I needed to tell you that. Let me see when it comes to career a little bit more. Yeah, money is significant for you and it's going to be here for you. You have the possibility of accepting not only a promotion, but a challenge when it comes to a job that you're going to actually be very successful at. Maybe work in a different location for the company, get a recognition or become a leader in something in your field. If you have an idea in your job, keep it to yourself, begin working the plans, and discuss it with the person that's on the top. No, the person that's going to steal the credit from you, but the person that's in the top. You need to let people know that it's your idea for some reason. So you don't let nobody steal it from you. I don't know why I needed to tell you that. Let's see, 2 more cards for you. You're correct when it comes to a decision you're about to make. When it comes to money, a relationship, you are correct. I don't know what it is, but you are correct. When it comes to changing direction, when it comes to rejecting something that you feel there is more hitting into this dynamic, something about this, it says you are correct. Marriage. Official person. Great fortune. Meeting somebody extremely well known. You are meeting somebody extremely well known. This person has a lot of credits to themselves, medals, perhaps accolades. They are someone that has accomplished a lot. Somebody here can also be like an athlete. Health issues could arise. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Sexuality, someone is still figuring themselves out. That could be. One more here. Intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. But I feel you now know these red flags because I feel I mentioned it a moment ago. You know how to recognize them now. Party, celebrating events, public social gathering. Those are all going to be significant for you because it breaks you away from the routine and exposes you to new energies, friendship, even just social events that are joyful. Generations, children, ancestral, unfinished business. It's not over. Patterns, back and forth, baggage. I feel you know about this already and you know now how to recognize those patterns, those habits, those people, those situations. But you are now the Queen of Pentacles. Remember this, that you have control of the situations. You have control of the way your life goes. You can make the decisions. You are going to be making those decisions and you are in control. One of the things that you need to know as a Capricorn is that being comfortable, having security is significant for you. So relationships are significant, but building a career, building a job, having stability are actually very significant for you. And from there, you develop everything else. So be confident in your decisions, Sign of Capricorn, and pursue your life journey. Don't give up on anything and definitely do not give up on love. Thank you so much for coming back to the Pesticide Tarot. Thank you for your share, your likes, your subscribe, and if you don't mind hitting the like button there so that YouTube doesn't fire me. Take care.